Why compassion? Why now?
Why compassion? Because it's not just the broadest, but it's also the deepest expression of all of us in our faith communities.
Here, here. Why now?
Why now? Because anger and conflict, especially in religious form, threaten to take our lives apart, and we as religious people and spiritual people need to proclaim that compassion is who we are.
Hello.
It reminds me of the answer that Hillel gave when he was asked what Judaism was. And his last of his sentence was, if not now, when? In other words, there is no better time. Now is the only time we have. And now is the time that we have to open our hearts and our minds to realize that we're destroying the world with all of the violence and the hatred that has been going on. And if we want to survive, and we want to live a fulfilled life, compassion is the answer.
Here, here. Beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Debbie.
Hello. Why compassion?
Yeah.
I think it's through compassion is where we're going to find our higher being within ourselves. Why now? Why not?
Beautiful. Thank you. Hello.
Why compassion? Why now? Why not?
Why compassion? Because it reminds us that we are not other, that we are all connected. And why now? It should be always.
I love you too.
When Jesus faced the adulterous crowd who was going to stone the adulterous woman, he asked the question, he who is without sin, let him cast the first stone. And this is the problem we have today. We need compassion because we are sinners ourselves. We are guilty of ignorance, arrogance, and judgment of other people. And that's wrong. Compassion helps alleviate that.
Nice. Thank you. Hi, Mark.
As little babies, we knew love and compassion from our parents. We shouldn't forsake that when we become adults. In fact, we should redouble it because we're more responsible. Why compassion? Why now? Why not?
Nice.
My thought on both why compassion and why now is one thing. We've reached a very complex time in our life here on Earth, and a simple, common sense response to that seems to be the Charter for Compassion.
Hi.
Hi. Why compassion and why now? Well, as Baha'is, we believe that we should reflect all the attributes of God. And one of those attributes is compassion. And through compassion, we can really safeguard the well-being of all of humanity. And why now? Well, compassion is something that's eternal. That's something eternal, and that's something that we should always strive for, regardless of the time and the conditions of humanity. It's very important that we work towards it.
I feel like when I really allow my heart to feel, it can feel so much pain, and then people around me, many people around me, the heart just feels so much pain touching them, and I feel like that pain can be a sense that I can't really let my love go into a world where the love of the world comes to me, and I feel that it's only by us coming together, by us collectively loving and making a space for love that we can leave that.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Why compassion? Why now? My question is why not? Why not until now? Compassion is the central principle, the core principle in so many faiths that we can use to unite us rather than having faith divide us. And if ever there was a time for us to be united, it is now.
Here, here.
Yay. How about you, Nate? Have you done?
Yay.
Why compassion? Why now?
Why compassion? Because compassion is at the heart of so many moral and religious traditions, calling us to treat others as we would want to be treated. Why now? Because more than ever, fear has become a way to divide people. Rather, we should respond by standing on the side of love and compassion.
Yay!